Hi, this is Zoe, the developer of StudentBooster. So StudentBooster is a web and mobile application. So you'll be able to find it on your Play Store or Apple Store. So this is a smart personal assistant. It's made for students. It doesn't matter which program you're studying, could be law, medicine, nursing, biomedical science, pharmacy, everything. As long as you're a student, grade 12, grade 9, this is your application. So the application is your personal assistant. So it helps you with your studies, teaches you, it mentors you. So what does it do? So Student Booster is able to generate questions using our own inbuilt AI. You're able to have a calendar that can track your classes, your schedules, your exams, your study timetable. It also has a tracker for your progress, so you can enter your CS, how you are progressing through your studies, and then it will be able to calculate your CA, to calculate how much you need to pass your exams. It will using that it would also be able to determine your weaknesses and give advice. As you use the platform, it will also be able to remember which questions you're getting wrong. Then you would see them on your reminders, and then it would ask you questions to help you recall and remember. If you're a tutor, it has a marketplace where you can onboard your students so that you can teach them, give them exams, generate exams. You can either generate them manually or you can use our AI to generate with the questions. You can pick the difficult level of the exam questions that you are preparing for your students. And as students, you can share notes with your friends. You can upload notes here to be able to keep your notes in an orderly manner. Then you can also share those notes with your friends. You can use those notes to generate questions, or if you wanted, you can use our notes mode where the AI teaches you or you interact with it using only your notes. It does not go online, does not search for anything. This is good for those lecturers that you have who are old school, who only want you to answer questions according to the information they give you. It has speed games. It also has an exam simulation where it times you so that you practice on how fast and accurate you can answer the questions to prepare you for your exams. So how do you get started? So let's sign up. So you can say, oh, let me get started. Click get started. So here you can create an account. You can create anyone. You can say this is Banda. Okay, we'll say this is Banda Daniel. You fill in the email address, then the password. Then after that, you click on continue. So you can even do at gmail.com. Okay, so you can do that. So we say continue. So here you pick what you are. If you're a student or you're a pupil or a student, so I'll pick student, university or college. Then you pick institution here, type. So it's either a school, college, or university. So I'm in university. Click like that. So it will load the universities that are in your institution, universities that are in the platform. So let's pick our university. So we pick. So currently we have number of universities that are there. So anyway, let me pick NMCZ. So you're preparing for an NMCZ exam. So you pick the year of your intake. So I'd say I'm in 2026. This is January intake. Then program I'm doing is a registered nursing. So once you have put all the information, you click on create an account. When you create an account, you're going to receive an email requesting you to confirm your email address. Once you confirm email address, it will take you to your login or your sign in page where you can sign in and start interacting with the application. So let's do that. Okay, so once you log in to bring you to your home page. So your home page is the first page you see once you log in. So it has everything. So your average score, it has your past papers, it has your CA entries, upcoming events. Like for this user, there are no upcoming events. It has if you have classes today. It also has your CS performance. So if you look at this this individual, although this is just data to teach you guys how to use this, it's showing this person how they are doing, how they are faring. So automatically they have a 73% chance of clearing their biochemistry and the other courses. However, for their microbiology, they've not yet entered data, so it is zero. So on your left hand, you have your panel. So this is where you pick where you're going. So for example, I would say let's add a course. We go on courses. Okay, I'm going to add the course. So I'm going to call this IRH, and I'll create a course in IRH. So it's at the bottom. So you see now, click on that. So you can add your scores here so that it can help you predict. Then the best feature for this is the student booster itself. So here you can upload your notes, okay, or you can do a manual paste, or you can upload a PDF. So you can just click a PDF. So it's telling me to pick a course name. So here I'll come here, I'll pick my IRH, and then you can add lecturer's name. I'll pick a course, anything. Let's see. Let me see. Do I have anything reproductive system? Okay, I have genital system, so it's right here. Okay, so I have uploaded my okay, I've uploaded my document is uploaded. Okay, so you've seen, so my document is uploaded, telling me about all the information is extracted. Next step is for us to either do flashcards, speed games, logic math, MCQs. So, or exam simulator, which is timed. Okay, or true or false. So I'll just go and pick my quiz, click start. Okay, give it a minute. Okay, so you can, I have some of my already generated MCQs, so you can see I can start. What is primary international relations, human rights framework, sovereignty, economic development? So I can just say protect human rights. So the answer is correct, it gives you a point. So it will examine you. Then if you fail, it will give you the correct answer, but it will save that you failed. So every time you log in and you come onto your growth, it will show you like you need to focus on this topic. Okay. The next feature finished. Okay, I got one from that. Our next feature is let's talk about the institution. Very important feature. Okay, so institution, you come here, so you come to your school, you look for your school, find the paper. So currently I want to look at NMCZ. Okay, so there's program for diploma registered. So I find IRH. Okay, so let me open this. So this paper was for 2021. Okay, so it has generated this paper. So the external male reproductive organs includes external. So click on C. So it's correct. Let's see, like that. So you can answer as many as you can. So for this paper, there were a lot of questions. So we have, let's say, for example, stimulates development of milk. Uh, let's see which one. Okay, ejection of milk, B. So you can even check the answers. So you see, I got your score was 0, so I didn't get any of these correctly. Let's see. Next one is preeclampsia. There are a number of questions here, although I'm not a nurse by profession, so can't answer some of these questions. Uh, Reveal, okay, shows you the answer. Find that fecundity, okay. So let's go to define labor. Okay, show model answer. So giving you the answer, define normal labor, shows you the answer, outline 3 types of labor, shows you, then outline how you're going to manage the in the first stages of labor. So it just gives you things that you can really focus on, then you expand on. So the main points. So there is also this feature which we call Ask Sally AI. So I can ask it. So I can ask it like, okay, uh, what topics are likely to come in my exam? Okay, and so it's going to go through the database of this individual. Okay, so here you go. So, like it has said, I do not have specific past paper data for them to pinpoint the exact topics for the upcoming exam. However, based on the typical syllabus recurring themes in NMCZ assessment, candidates are frequently tested on maternal. So, it's giving you highlights on what you're supposed to focus on. However, if this individual had posted their past papers in the last 5 years, the system would have been able to pinpoint which topics are likely to come. Does not necessarily mean that that's what you should focus on, but it's telling you that at least you should have these on your fingertips. Any program can do that. Okay. The other feature that it has is you can chat with the AI feature itself. Okay, new conversation. So here you can either pick general or notes only. So notes only, it will, everything you ask it has to be based off the notes that you've given it, that you've uploaded, that you've been interacting with. If you're on general, goes out there on the internet, searches for information, brings it back to you. Like I mentioned earlier, notes only is good for those professors, lecturers, that are strict on, they want you to answer questions directly according to their notes. If it's a definition, he or she wants that definition that he gave you. So they are the ones use this for. Then for the others that are more friendly and are okay, user general teaches you interact with it. It has a past paper feature. You can capture a past paper, interact with it, gives you answers, very quick review. You can even post, capture your assignment, just like the way ChatGPT or DeepSeek does it. Okay. The other feature on the platform is the okay. Let's go to the growth. Like I was talking about the growth page. Okay, so here every time you currently this user's at level one, meaning they haven't really been doing well or they haven't been using the platform for that much. Their XP, their point so far is still at zero. Okay, so here it's showing them what the notes they've uploaded and how much they've interacted with those with their notes. They're currently sitting at zero. If you look at daily review, so it looks at microbiology, what they need to focus on. So they didn't do very well on this topic. This one also, so you can start, then okay, it's like a flashcard. You rate yourself. How well do you remember this? If you say a five, goes back. So it will come and ask you a question 5 days later to find out if you remember that topic well. And if you get it correctly, it increases your points. If you don't, points remain the same. Then it will again ask you on another day about that same topic. Okay, then analytics. Let's go to the analytics page. Okay, so here just talks about frequency of your topics, how well you're using the platform. Okay, so like you've seen the user, this one has not yet mastered any of their topics. Okay, next step. Okay, notes. Okay, so these are the notes the user has uploaded. You can read your notes from here. So let's see. Let me read my notes. Okay, time it's fetching data, opening. Okay, so let's open this person's notes. They are, you can read, so you can download them. Okay, so this is good, especially for those that you might lose your device, your phone might be stolen, so it keeps that for you. Then these are notes that were shared between. So this person sent this note about personality to their friend, and they received some notes from their friends about an amino acid disorders. Okay, the notes is all about. Okay, next is the timetable. Let's have a look at the timetable. So like you've seen this week, no classes, it's clear. You can add a class, subject, venue, lecture type, whether it's a tutorial, it's a lab, seminar, or another. So then you save them. So as you're using this app, to remind, you have a class for such a day. On such a day, you're supposed to go to this block where a lecture is, for those that follow lectures to their blocks, like that. The next feature here, okay, is the public quiz. Okay, okay, so usually there are weekly quizzes where people can win prizes. Like for this quiz, the highest, I think the person got, I think it was a 500 kwacha, the second person got a 250, the third person got a 150. You can also win trips, gadgets, you know. This is just to encourage competition and to encourage students to study more and prepare more for their exams and everything. Okay, then the next one is the studio feature. So this feature is for the tutors. So you can start a class, prepare an exam. Okay, so you can prepare an exam, create an exam room. Okay, so here you can also, for example, you want to start a class with your students. Okay, so you can start a class, as a class session, start it, your students can join in, lecture them, create a test later for them, like that. It's quite easy. Okay, so on the settings here, you can actually put your how much, if it's free, if you charge your students, and then when your students pay, you receive this money in your account, mobile money or bank account. You receive it automatically, and then you can withdraw that of those funds. Okay, so like currently this person's a tutor, but so far they have not tutored anyone. Their balance is at zero. Okay, so this is your light or dark mode. So it's this light mode, dark mode. These your alerts. You see notifications. If there are any changes to the application, you find them here. Okay, next feature is that's the instructor. Okay, okay, let's go back to booster. Okay, so when it comes to booster here, this is like the really good thing is the exam. Okay, so this is an pro exam simulator. So what does it do? You can actually, let's say anatomy, you can add more than one topic if you are even up to 5 topics. Okay, then you generate your exam. So let me start the exam, start simulation. So it's generating. So once it generates this exam style format of questions, it's going to time you. So the faster you are, the better you're prepared. Also, time at the end, it shows you how long you took to answer one question, how many questions you got right, and how best you can improve your outcome next time. Okay, so there, that's it. So this one it's about an hour. Okay, so you can start answer, then you submit, exit. So as you can see, the grade was an F because I didn't answer anything to zero, like that. So analytics. Okay, so you see it's zero because there's nothing that I've done. Okay, so it grades you. This is very good for people that are taking challenging exams like an MCZ exam. So it prepares your mind. Your mind is adapted to consistency and efficiency. Okay, so okay, so you can send a message, get in touch. Okay, okay, let's go to profile. Okay, so what are okay, so there are two users. There's a premium user and a free user. So the free user, you can generate up to 20 MCQs, flashcards, and everything. You would also be able to see some ads. Uh, you can generate maximum of 20 questions, but you have unlimited regeneration times. So for the premium user, you can generate up to 100 questions, up to 500 questions, unlimited times. There are no ads, AI tips, You can become a tutor, speed games. You can, everything on this app. For the premium user, they have unlimited access to everything. For a free user, there are some limitations, but you can still use this for free. Unless if you want more advanced features, that's when you go to the premium. That way, uh, you receive more benefits. Okay, so premium, you also have larger storage. Okay,